This barber doesn't charge anyone for a haircut, but no one walks out of his barbershop. As soon as someone sits in the chair, he immediately slits their throat without hesitation, then presses a button to drop them downstairs, where there's a fragrant meat pie shop. Because of the fat and juicy meat patties made by the female owner of the meat patty store, many people come here to taste them, and no one knows what kind of meat her family's meat actually is. Only know that every night, the roof of the meat pie store will emit thick black smoke, although a female beggar questioned the meat in this meat pie store. But who can listen to what a beggar said it? In fact, as a barber, the reason why Jack chose to open a barber store on the second floor of a meat pie store is to give his wife and daughter revenge. 15 years ago, a local judge took his wife and daughter, and Jack was ruthlessly driven out of London. 15 years have passed in a flash, and he has returned to London with a new identity, in order to complete his revenge with this razor in his hand. In order to accomplish this, he chooses to work with the lady who owns the meat pie store, but it's obviously impractical to hide in the store and wait for that judge to come here to get a haircut. To make a name for himself in the town, he challenged the best barber in the area. Although the strongest barber was very skillful, Jack was no slouch. He had been learning the art of barbering from his grandfather since he was a child. As the match continued, Jack finally won the match, but he's not convinced and comes to Jack's to demand a rematch. Seeing that the other guy was so persistent, Jack couldn't stand it any longer and picked up the kettle and killed him. He stepped on the switch and threw him downstairs to the butcher's store. The local judges didn't know where to get a haircut. That day the judge's beard seemed to be getting a little long, so his men immediately took the judge to Jack's barbershop. When Jack saw the judge, he was delighted. The judge was the man who had taken his wife and daughter. He thought that his revenge plan would be over once the judge was taken care of, but when Jack was about to make his move, a young man suddenly rushed up.